Hi, my name is Terry Lee, and I'm here to show you a method that you can use to convert the A4 sized images from Europe into files that you can use on an 8.5 by 11 page. Now, I know I had initially said that it was free, and don't panic, it is free. But I thought it was free forever, but they took that option away. It used to be that you could use Microsoft Office Online and you could use it for free. However, now they have a free trial for a month. So what you're going to do is, and I'm going to give you this link in the text file that comes along with this video when you click on the more, and that information drops down. Excuse me, I'm having a little issue with my voice, I guess. But what you're going to do is, if you decide to keep it, make sure you cancel this 30-day trial and then re-sign up over here. You can get an individual license for just $6.99 a month, and you get all of the Office programs, plus you get OneDrive and Skype. OneDrive is great because you can use it to access your files across all of your different pieces of equipment. I can use my laptop, even my Fire tablet, my phone, and I can get access to all of the files. And in fact, they're stored on the cloud. So if anything happens, they're all there. I'm not here to sell you this. I'm just telling you this because I believe in giving extra information when it's helpful. So what you're going to do when you get to this page is you're just going to click try free for a month. I'm sure they're going to ask you for your info in case you stay subscribed. So you're just going to have to decide if that's worth it. Now, I'm going to look into a totally free forever um, method, but I just thought that since a lot of us needed to print some stuff out right away, this way Jane could sell a whole bunch of her kits too. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm not kidding. But anyway, so you're just going to click try free for a month, and then you're just going to go through the installation process. So I'm going to minimize this down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on start and then scroll down till you get to publisher. But it will be under publisher. Well, here, okay. It'll be under publisher, not Microsoft. Okay, so you're just going to see the icon right here for publisher. You're just going to click on that to open it. I'm not going to click on it because I already have the program open. All right. Now, this is what I did starting with the kit Alice. Um, let's go to full screen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and start a new file. When you open it for the first time, this is what you'll see. So you're going to want to click on blank 11 by 8.5, and the reason it says that is because it's going to be landscape. I find that most of the images are landscape, and so it's just easier. Because this method that I was doing on this one, I was actually rotating them all 90 degrees, so it's easier to just start out with it in landscape mode than it is to end up there. Okay, so Publisher is doing its thing. It's going to take just a second for it to get its act together here and put it all in the right spot on the screen. And you're going to see go by really quick where it talks to your printer, which is nice that they talk to each other. Okay, so you're looking at the basic screen. This represents a page in a document. Now, mainly this is used for like making newsletters and brochures and things like that. And that's why it's so easy to work with the images in this program, and that's why I selected it. I've used this program for a long time, and I can show you how to do this with just a very minimal amount of knowledge. In fact, maybe 4 or 5 things that you need to know is all, and you can do this very easily. So you're going to click on Insert, and then you're going to click on Pictures, and then you're going to see all the naked. No, I'm kidding. Ah. All right, so it's going to just take you to the basic location that it always goes to, which is pictures. And mine are all wonderful online pictures that I use for my screensaver, because I have a little thing that does that for me, and it brings me a new one every day. So then you're going to go to wherever it is that you have Jane's files located. And I would like you to all ignore the embarrassingly large number that I have. Now, I take all my files and move them and rename them, and that way I can scroll down and see all the packages. I don't expect you to do all that. However, this is what we're going to do. We're going to click on one, then hold down the control key and click on each one that you want. And the reason I say that is because these that are just full page, just a picture, like a background picture, you don't need to worry about those printing out anyway. Now that has butterflies on it on the corners that might get cut off. And so the reason I'm clicking on all these, believe me, I'm not going to show you every single one. But I just want to show you what happens when you select a bunch to insert them. And so they're going to all open up over here. And you're going to be like, Terry, they're so small. They're so small. And they are. So what you're going to do is just left click once anywhere but on the pictures, and that will deselect them, which means they're not all highlighted together. You're just going to left click and hold your mouse and drag it over. And look at that tiny, cute little picture. You're going to put your cursor over one of these corner circles, and then hold your left mouse key down and drag. I know this may sound a little simplistic to some of you that have just started or haven't just started, but if you haven't done this before, then I do want to get a few of the basic things in here. So you're just going to keep kind of smooching it around a little bit. You'll notice those blue lines light up. That means you're in the corner. You'll notice that it goes off the page, which is fine. You can just go back and bring it back. The blue lines are the borders. Now, if you want to, you can go to View and click Baselines, and then that shows stripes where the background is, and it helps sometimes versus just having the white. It's up to you. Sometimes it helps me, sometimes it doesn't. It would have been more helpful for me if the stripes would show up in the background, but not on the actual area. So let me quit talking here and I'll show you. All right, now you don't have to get it exactly right, and since the pictures and you can move it just a little bit without doing it diagonally and not really mess up the ratio, which is the left to right versus up and down and diagonal, to where it stretches the picture out. And especially because these are created on as A4, they still are going to have a larger border on one side. So you do still have to be a little bit careful about when you print them out. Okay, so now we've got it ready to go. Click away from it. And then, now I didn't do this perfect, so don't laugh and go, oh, Terry doesn't know. I do know how to do it perfect. I don't think you need to sit here and watch me just finagle it down to the last little nth degree. So you're going to click on Insert again, and you're going to click Page this time. And what it's going to do is add another page. You'll notice that over here, and then you've got a new page to work with here. You're going to drag and drop. This time I'm going to show you one with multiple images on it. You're going to do the exact same thing. And you're going to just move it to the middle occasionally so you have enough room to work with, doing it diagonal. And when you get pretty close, I'm using a different microphone and the cord is blocking my mouse. I'm not really just like totally inept at using my mouse. I hope this microphone sounds nice. Otherwise, I'll have done all of this for nothing. So there, now you've done one that has multiple images in it. So then to save, let's say you made a mistake. Then you just want to click Undo. And you'll notice the picture went back to the way it was. You can click Undo again. I think it'll go back 11 times. I don't know why that's an arbitrary 11. You would think 10, but anyway, so you can go forwards and go back to what you had just done. You can go back, And then to save it, you click Save, and then it's going to ask you to name it and where you want to save it. So just click Browse, and it's going to open Windows Explorer again. And it's going to create a .pub file, which is publisher. Don't panic yet. Don't panic. I know you're thinking 30-day 30-day trial. Now, what after 30 days, what's going to happen? But don't worry. I promise you'll be fine. All right. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here, and I'm not going to name it anything at all. Change the name but you're going to change it. So just click and then just hit backspace, and then just type in whatever you want, and then click Save. And then you'll see the new name will show up here, and your file has been saved. Now you don't have to go through all that for any incremental saves after that. You just click the Save button. All right, so now we've got this picture, and then we just open a new page and rinse and repeat. You just do the same thing. So now that you've got 2 so far, let's say that you want to print them out, because I believe that was the whole purpose for us doing this. You just want to click File, and then you want to go down to Print. Now remember, these are pages, and I should have mentioned this before we left the screen, but if you want to print in the entire publication, then just leave it like this. If you only wanted to print one of those pictures, look and see what picture it was, or what page the picture was on. And so if you want to pick the first one we had, because see, we've got 3 pages. One of them's blank, that's number 3. The first one was the solid background picture, or the mostly solid picture, and then the second one was the one with the tags. So we're just going to leave it at Print All. Select your printer. Wait for it to talk to the printer again. I thought it already talked to the printer once, I know. And then you're just going to click Print. I'm not going to click Print because I don't want to hear my printer go. Well, I guess I will, because actually I've unplugged it. And so now it's going to send it to my printer, and my printer isn't going to care because I unplugged the USB. And yes, it has wireless. We're not going to talk about Terry's printer right now. So then you've printed it out. And now at this point, you're saying, okay, Terry, you said that I would be able to do this, and I'd be able to end my subscription, and then everything would be great, and I'd be able to print them out. Well, you can. Okay, so when you want to be able to use it forever and ever, you click on File, and you click on Export, and then you click Create PDF. And then you click on the icon, and then it's going to create a PDF document. Then you can open that in Adobe Reader or Adobe Acrobat, whichever one you have, and then you will be able to print it out. And it's the same way. I know you guys have had PDF files before that you've downloaded that were images, and it's the same way with Publisher. Each page is a picture, and you just select the pages that you want to print, and if not, then you just print out the whole document. So that's it. That's all there is to it. It's very, very easy. The program's easy to use. It's very user-friendly, and all I did was assume that you know how to point and click, you know how to install a program, and that you know how to cancel a free trial. Now, I must say, like I said before, $6.99 a month to have even just OneDrive is well worth it. I pay it, and you get the whole Office suite along with it. So, Terry, the not salesperson, is done showing you how to do this. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video, and that'll be a second for you and a day for me. Alrighty, bye-bye.